All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash.
and double honors to the other apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the Akim out there pushing the word of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash, Barakatham, to you all. We're the brothers from Great Millstone, Miami. I'm the brother Loya, and with me.
Jeremiah.
And in this lesson, what we're going to go into is pretty much a part 2 of the video that we did over yesterday. God. Was entitled Prophecy shows that we have the truth. Open forum, and in that video, the first part of the video, we went into various prophecies and broke them down and pretty much showed, how prophecies prove that we have the truth, man. The scriptures say that we have a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto you do well that you take heed, man. All right, and how the prophecies of old time were not by the will of men, but by holy men of the Most High spake as they were moved by the Holy Spirit. Okay, and when you go into the word sure, all right, it means to be more trusty, to be more firm, stable. Okay, so we ain't out here guessing. Okay, ain't no reason to doubt, man. The words of the Lord are true; they do not go out void. Okay, we went over the mark of the beast. We went over how Esau's in rulership, the wicked has been revealed. Okay, we went over iconoclasm, Job 9:24. We went over the curses. We went over the four beasts. Okay, we went over Alexander the Great versus the Grecians. The Greek Empire. We went over the uproars of the people, the wars and rumors of wars, the earthquakes in diverse places that we seen happening, man. So it's clear, man. The Bible's the truth, man. And we got the truth. The Lord gave us the understanding, the full, complete understanding of what's written in the book, man. Okay, we went over what the Great Awakening, Hosea chapter 1, Isaiah 44, All right, so all of those things prove that we got the truth, man. There shouldn't be no reason for brothers to be doubting, why we got the truth. Because you got people always saying, oh, people been saying that, blah, blah, blah. Man, fuck that shit, man. We're talking about the Bible's a fairy tale. God is not real. Explain prophecy, then. Explain prophecy. Show you what? That these people are willfully ignorant, man. Okay? But we can't be like them. We know that we got, like Peter says, the more sure word of prophecy, man. Okay? And these other religions and these other philosophies ain't got it, man. We got the truth, man. The Lord is dealing with us. Okay? So, hey, with that, we're going to just hop right into it. And the Lord willing, this video is edifying. What you got, bro?
This is Revelation 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushai, worship the Most High. For the testimony of Yahushai, the spirit of prophecy.
Got it, bro.
Yep, the spirit of prophecy, that's the testimony of Yahushai. Alright? And the prophets will be prophesying. Okay? That's the spirit that the Lord put on his prophet, is to prophesy. So one way you can tell a prophet is a prophet if they prophesy, the truth, the word. All right, and we speaking things before through the spirit before it happened. All right, because that's a prophet's job to do, is to prophesy. All right.
Like the brother said in the last video. All right, we're living out the book.
Okay?
Right, we're living out the book, like for real, So it's just facts, man. It's facts. Fuck what people talking about. Fuck what these people gotta say. We got the truth. We know that we got the truth, man. The Lord is dealing with us, man. Okay, all the accusations of the enemy and the adversary and all their little, their little rebuttals. Fuck that dumb shit, man. Okay, because they ain't got it, man. Excuse my French, but it's just what it is, man. Okay, these people don't believe in the Most High, so fuck them, man. And that doubt demon, you gotta rebuke that shit, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot, let me
I was gonna get Revelation 16.
Revelation 16. Go ahead, bro. You got it.
Or Revelation 6. I get 16.
God, you got it.
It's Revelation chapter 16, verse 12. And it reads, Revelation chapter 16, verse 12, it says, and the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared.
Right. And the kings of the east, what? The Russians, the Iranians, the Chinese. Okay, all those nations over there. Why? They're getting prepared to go over there and fight, okay, in and around the region of the river Euphrates, man. Okay, and the river Euphrates, if I'm correct, it runs right through Syria, man. Okay, it runs right through that Middle East region where all those troops are being gathered and they're fighting, man. Okay, all of them. Okay, they're all getting prepared to fight that Third World War. That's what we're seeing, man. And talk of World War III is amping up, man. You could just type it on Google and you'll see World War III talk. World War III talk. You can go on YouTube. World War III talk. Okay. All right. Doomsday, Armageddon, nuclear war, man. Okay. So that's in the minds of these people that World War III is coming. Okay. All right. And it's all according to biblical prophecy, man.
Well, that's wars and rumors of wars.
Yep.
Verse 13, I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. For they are the spirits of devils working miracles, which go forth unto kings of the earth and of the whole world to gather them to the battle of that great day of God Almighty.
Right, and that's what it is, man. All these nations are being gathered, okay, all right, through the propaganda of their leaders, all right, to go into the Middle East to go fight the war to end all wars against each other, man. All right, but really, it's the purpose of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. The Lord is strategically moving these nations into the Middle East so that what, like it says in the book of Joel, all right, which I have here, okay. Joel chapter 3, verse 1, it says, For behold, in those days and at that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, showing you that the Israelites will be in captivity in the latter days, and the Lord will deliver them from the captivity in the latter days. Okay, they will be on the bottom, they will be slaves. Okay, I will also gather all nations, and I will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I will plead with them for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered amongst the nations and parted my land.
Right.
Okay, so the Lord is bringing all these nations to the valley of Jehoshaphat so that He can judge them, man. So that He can destroy them all at once, man. It tells you that in 2 Ezra the 13th chapter. We just read that.
Yep.
You know how they shall all leave the battle in their land. Okay, and they're gonna try to fight, against the Lord, man, and the Lord is gonna destroy them, man. Okay, all right. So that's what we see, man. Okay, it says, and they have cast a lot for my people, okay, and have given a boy for a harlot and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. Okay,
Right.
and that happened. Okay, they were selling boys as sex slaves, man. Okay, and girls for wine, man. They have parted the Lord's land. That's another prophecy, man, in the book of Ezekiel, man. Okay, let me get that, man. That was a prophecy that was fulfilled. The Idumeans, man, how they took the Lord's land, man. Showing you that those people over there in the land of Israel aren't the real Jews, man.
Right.
Okay, this is Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 5. It says, Therefore thus saith the Lord God, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart, and with the spiteful minds to cast it out for a prey, man. Okay, so it says the Idumeans would appoint the land to their possession, man.
Right.
That damn Balfour Declaration, man, declaring themselves to be the to be the real Jews, okay, and declaring that was their homeland,
Right.
and all the other heathens too, man. Those Palestinians and all those other heathens, okay, that go over there claiming that's their land, okay. Me and Elder Yashawamba and I did a video. I believe that was last week, man. How all these heathens was claiming to be Israelites and stuff like that, which of course we got that's Israelites scattered amongst the nations. So some of them may very well be, true Israelites. Okay, but it just goes to show you that the prophecy is being fulfilled, man. The heathens have parted the Lord's land into their possession, man. Especially you Idumeans, man. So that came to pass, man. Okay, and it says in verse 4, Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head? Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried away into your temples my goodly pleasant things. This is another point. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians.
Right.
Okay, that ye might remove them far from their border. Our people were sold into captivity by the Hamites and the Arabs into the hands of Esau, man. Okay, who went under the title of the Greeks, man. That happened. The transatlantic slave trade, the sub-Saharan slave trade, man. Okay, to remove them far from their border, the other side of the world, the Western Hemisphere, man. You got it, bro.
I was just gonna say, in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68, you shall see it no more again.
God, there you go. And it says, what, verse 7, behold, I will raise them out of the place where ye have sold them, and I will return your recompense upon your own head, man. So there's nothing you heathens can do to pay back the Lord for what you've done to attain any mercy, man. You got to go into slavery, man. Okay, and then it says, let the heathen be wakened, let them come down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. That's verse 12. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about, man. Okay, and the Lord is stirring up these heathens to go and fight that war, man. We see it happening, man. Okay, with this whole Turkey and the Kurds, all this Syria, drama going on over there, man. Iraq and Iran. Okay, it's happening before our face, man. Okay, you got something?
I was going to speak on the Balfour Declaration, man. Written by Arthur Balfour. That was pretty much announcing the establishment for those Jewish rats, man. Announcing a national home for them Jewish rats, man. In the land of Israel. It was a letter. You can actually Google it, man. That's why the scriptures talk about how a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod.
That's happened.
That happened, man. Got it.
Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field, man. And our people are cursed everywhere they go, man. Our people are just fucked up, man. Just being real, man. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. All right, you gather to put your money in a bag full of holes. Okay. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy flock and of thy kind, and the flock of thy sheep. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out, man. So Jacob's just oppressed everywhere, man. Okay? And then what does it say? That's another good one. Verse 23, the heaven that is over thy head shall be brass, and the earth that is under thy feet shall be iron, going into the shackles. It's... Yeah, man. The Lord shall smite thee with blindness, verse 28, with madness and blindness, with astonishment of heart, and thou shalt grope at noondays, as the blind that gropeth in the darkness, and shall not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled forevermore, and no man shall save thee. That happened, man. Okay? Right. Our people oppressed, they're in darkness, man. They don't know what's going on, man. They don't know who they are. Okay? They don't identify as being the Lord's people. Okay? They're oppressed, only oppressed, no matter what they try to do. Okay? Right. And none of their leaders can save them, man. Nope. And then also it says I believe in the book of Deuteronomy as well, man. It says, "Cursed is he that hangeth from a tree," man. Okay, and that's a known history here in America, man. Lynchings of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay, all right, and that was one of the curses that came upon us as a nation, man. Okay, so hey, we got the truth, man. We got it, man. Okay, you got something, bro?
Yeah, I got Revelation chapter 6, verse verse 12. And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, and the stars of heaven fell into the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. That's talking about the nuclear missiles.
Right, the nuclear missile's gonna blow up. They're gonna detonate. Okay, and it's gonna cause a great earthquake, and it's gonna blot out the sun and the moon, man. All right, because of the mushroom cloud and all the debris that's gonna be thrown into the air, man, discoloring the atmosphere, man. Okay, and it says the stars shall fall of heaven shall fall into the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind, man. All right, going into the missiles, man. All right, and when figs fall, okay, when they're blown of a wind, they fall in a curved pattern, man. Okay, and that's how the nukes gonna come. They're gonna come up and they're gonna come down upon Idumea, man, in a curved pattern, man. Okay, and this is a direct reference to Isaiah 34, man. Okay, my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my earth to judgment, and shall roll together the heavens together as a scroll, man. Okay, you got it.
Verse 14, and the heaven departed as a scroll, a mushroom cloud, when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places.
Right.
They make movies about that, about the mushroom clouds, the day of doom and gloom, these directors make movies about that, and they're getting it from the scriptures.
Right.
This is John seeing that. The Apostle John seeing America being destroyed, man.
Right. And this is talking about the missiles, man. Isaiah 34.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Salaki.
There you go.
This is Isaiah, the 34th chapter. And verse 4 says, "And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as a leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment," man. Okay, so what does a sword represent? It represents a killing instrument, a weapon, man. Okay, all right, an instrument to kill, to harm, man. All right, but it says this sword is going to pass through the heavens, and it's going to come down upon Idumea, this weapon. All right, and its power is going to cause the heavens to roll together as a scroll, man.
That's right.
Okay, all right, and what weapon can do that, man? That's the missiles, man. That's talking about the ICBM missiles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, nuclear missiles and the atomic missiles too, man. All right, and then when you read the judgment from here on out, it just talks about burning pitch and fire, brimstone. Okay,
Yeah.
so what weapon could do that, man?
Right.
Missiles, bro.
Right.
You got it, bro.
Revelation chapter 6, verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the dens and the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand?
Yes.
So,
No, you got it.
you know, you elite bankers, man, you Rothschilds and you Rockefellers, you're gonna be hiding in those underground bunkers, man. That's why you have them right now, you know, and the Most High is going to destroy you, man. You're gonna be scared out of your mind, you mighty men, you know. You're gonna want to give up the ghost in that day, you know. It's another one in Isaiah.
Right, and hey, that's again that chapter, okay, those particular verses from 12 to verse 17 proves what? That the Bible, the biblical prophecies prove that we got the truth, man. Because you got headlines, you can look this up, man, on Google, man. Super rich building doomsday bunkers, man. Okay, and there's articles on it, man. Okay, going back a week ago, going back to June of 2019, man. All right, all types of headlines, man. The Business Insider, Telegraph.co.uk, okay, the Herald Publicist, man. Okay, Bloomberg Australia, okay, Express News, CNN International, New York Times, okay, the New Yorker, Business Insider, okay, talking about how the 1%, the super rich, the super elite, are building bunkers, doomsday bunkers, man. Okay, in the case of Armageddon, man, and there was actually headlines. Me and Samake Camp like to mention a lot, man. It was on CNN and Fox News, man, on mainstream media, man. Okay, all right. To prepare for doomsday, man, to escape doomsday, man, and that's what we see here playing out in the scriptures, man, showing you that prophecy proves that we got the truth, man.
That's right.
Okay, and that the Bible is real, man. Okay, you got it, bro.
This is Isaiah chapter 2, verse 11. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and Yahweh alone shall be exalted in that day. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. All right, jump down to verse 19. And they shall go into the holes of the rocks, and into the caves of the earth, for the fear of the Lord, and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. The earth is going to reel to and fro like a drunkard, man.
And where are they gonna hide? In the mountains and in the caves of the earth, man.
That's right.
In the clefts of the rocks, man. The bunkers, man. The mountain bunkers, the underground bunkers, man.
That's right.
Okay.
Yep. You got it.
Shoot, let's go to oh, this is a good one too. This is well, actually I'll go here first. This is Jeremiah 50 and verse 23. It says, "How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations?" Okay, All right. Now the hammer of the whole earth, meaning what? Babylon is that nation that beats these other nations down with its military power, man. Okay, with its war campaigns, man. Okay. All right. And what does that show you? Again, America's Babylon, man. Okay. All right. It shows you what Bible prophecy is true. Okay.
That's right.
All right. Jeremiah 51 and 25. Behold, I am against the old destroying mountain, saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Babylon has polluted the earth with its wine. Okay. With its witchcraft, its idolatry, man.
Right.
Okay. All right. Forcing the image of the beast and the wine of Babylon's fornication on everybody. Okay. And that's good. And there's been news reports that then came out that one of the biggest polluters on the planet Earth is the U.S. military, man, destroying the earth, man. Okay, and I will stretch out my hand against thee and roll thee down from the rocks, and I will make thee a burnt mountain, man. Okay, so America's gonna be destroyed. Okay,
Right.
you got something?
I got 2 Ezra 6.
That's a good one too.
Chapter 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall it be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Why? Because that was representing Jacob pulling down Esau's rulership. Verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Yaquab is the beginning of it that followeth. All right. So we at the end of Esau rulership, man. We at the end of his age, man. After this, who's ruling next? Yahweh Shem Yahushai and the Israelites, man. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. And we're living in these times. All right. Esau is the end of the world. Okay, so, and that's the narrative, man. That's our main enemy, even from the womb. You know, it goes with Cain and Abel.
God, and we see what we see Esau and ruling in the latter days.
Right.
Okay, so again, prophecy proves that we got the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is Luke chapter 21, verse 10. It says, well, actually, verse 9. It says, but when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, which we see and hear that, okay, about the uproars everywhere,
Right.
the rumors of wars, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Then said he unto me, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and that's true.
Right.
And famines, and that's true. They talk about cannibalism and shit now because of famines and pestilences. That's happening. And fearful sights and great signs shall there be in heaven. Okay, from heaven. Solar eclipses, lunar eclipses. Okay, all these different signs, chariot sightings, man, UFO sightings, so-called. Okay, in heaven, man.
You got 36.
Okay, so, hey, the Bible's true, man. We got the truth, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so with that, hey, we're going to close it out. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh by Shem Yahushai by Shem Rakakodash.
Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstones, citations to all the Akim out there pushing the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakodash, in truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.